Welcome to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today we're reviewing a bottle that I got extra lucky to find on a retail shelf. Today we're reviewing the spring 2023 release from Heaven Hill. It's Old Fitzgerald 10-year. I am well aware that this is a bottle you do not see on a shelf for sale very often. But 2 weeks ago I stumbled into a local store and there it sat. And $175 plus tax later, this baby got brought home to Porter. I thought that the only way to find one of these at retail was like magic or something. Which reminds me, today's video is brought to us by our magical friends over at Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is a high-protein, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, naturally flavored, totally delicious, childlike cereal for grown-ups. It's nostalgia in a box. If you're anything like me, you grew up on cereal. Cereal in the morning, cereal at night. Now thanks to Magic Spoon, I can relive some of my good childhood memories. With 0 grams of sugar, 4 net grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein. Delicious flavors like birthday cake, blueberry muffin, maple waffle, chocolate chip cookie, fruity, cinnamon rolls. Magic Spoon will fuel you happily throughout the day. If you want guaranteed mouth happiness, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description below, magicspoon.com/ADHD. Build your own bundle box and you'll save $5 off your order with code ADHD at checkout. Thank you Magic Spoon for sponsoring this video, and thank you for providing happiness, which they stand behind with a 100% happiness guarantee. Now that we've talked about today's video sponsor, let's talk more about Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond 10-year. America. Old Fitzgerald from the Heaven Hill Distillery is their weeded bourbon mash bill. Every year they release 2 bottles, a spring edition and a fall edition, and their age statements have ranged between 8 and 19 years old. Before this Old Fitz, the youngest Old Fitz I tried was a 13-year, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect when I got myself into the 10-year varietal. Yeah. I opened this bottle a couple weeks ago when I got it, and I poured it and was immediately unimpressed. There is a light whiskey sweetness on the nose, maybe like some confectioner's sugar and like maybe a light sprinkling of some sort of cherry flavored pixie dust or whatever you call it, a pixie stick. There is a little bit of oak on the nose, but it's not like the delicious oak that I've come to expect from the Old Fitzgerald products. No. Instead, the nose is providing a faint oaky smell of like, I don't know, like waterlogged beechwood a little bit. Yeah, a little bit like a waterlogged stump. But realistically, nothing going on the nose. The nose lacks any complexity, any depth. It doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't really smell like anything. It's just kind of like a faint whisper of my $175 plus tax. Now let's go in for a taste to see if my disappointment continues. First sip is fairly pleasant, actually more enjoyable than I remember. The confectioner's sugar translates from the nose to the palate. It's kind of like licking an alcoholic version of a powdered donut. Major note on this is a powdered donut. Very light on the palate. The flavors are a bit fleeting. The flavor does stick around in the mid palate quite a bit, and the finish is better than I remember. The finish is better than I remember, but kind of like a doughy, warm donut. I'll say it again, I do enjoy it more than I remember, but it is very forgettable. It is a very forgettable pour. Usually when you find something this cool in a store at retail, you can't say anything bad about it. You're just super stoked and you try it and you're like, hells yeah. I mean, I got a good deal on it. $175 plus tax is a lot of money, but when it comes to an Old Fitz bottle, you're not gonna find them for that very often, if ever. I got extremely lucky. But with that being said, not This is not $175 whiskey in here. It's a bummer. The decanter is friggin' nice, okay? It comes in a sweet bottle. The bottle, pretty badass. The whiskey, not first class. It's not even economy plus seating. Do I like it more than the Maker's Mark Cellar Aged? No. And truth be told, if you want an actual fantastic, delicious, wonderful, deep, rich, dark expression from the Heaven Hill Distillery, supposedly, might be wrong about that, but that's what the rumor is, then get yourself a Rebel 10 single barrel. It's 10-year minimum. Wheated bourbon, supposedly from the Heaven Hill Distillery, that was sourced by Lux Row. And this is a much richer, better experience. Comparing this to the Old Fitz 10 year is like comparing a great joke that I can't think of at the moment with an alright joke that I can't think of at the moment, if you know what I mean. I was pretty excited to shoot this video when I first got the bottle, but then as soon as I tasted it, I was immediately not happy about it and put it on the back burner for a couple weeks because I was like, why are we doing this? Final sip. It's not gonna win Miss America or anything, but I do like it. What I was expecting out of this bottle was something great, something in the 8s. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting an 8.1 plus out of this bottle because that's what I would get out of a Rebel 10 year single barrel. But unfortunately not the case. And although I do think it is good, it is the biggest disappointment in a bottle I have purchased in 2023, maybe even 2022. With that being said, I need to give it a score, and today I give Old Fitzgerald 10 year bottle and bond a score of 7.1. It is good. But that's it. Maybe you'll enjoy it much, much more, but for me, I don't know. It's just not a $200 bottle of whiskey. Wah, wah, wah. Sometimes you win, and it turns out to be not as big of a win as you thought. Kind of like when I won the Powerball a few weeks back, and that billion turned into 400 million real quick. Turns out that was just a dream though, so dodged that bullet. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for ringing the notification bell and leaving a comment down below. What is the most disappointing bottle you purchased this year? Huh? How much did you pay for it? And what did you not like about it? My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on lowering your expectations, because not everything is going to go as planned. You know what I mean? Not everything is going to happen on your schedule. Not everything is going to be the most delicious thing you've ever purchased, and not everything is going to satisfy you whenever you would like it to be of your satisfaction or something.